Joined now by Booger McFarland. And Booger, the storylines were many in this draft. One of them was all the teams who had multiple picks. So of all the teams that had a chance to make a couple, in the Jets' case, 3 picks, who do you feel like did a fantastic job with the draft capital?
And Scotty, I'll go with the New Orleans Saints because they had a needed wide receiver, and they got the best route runner in this draft from Ohio State and Chris Olave. So Jameis Winston now has someone to throw the football to. And there was a needed tackle. Travon Armstead is now in Miami, and you get a left tackle that Janet Jackson made a song about called Nasty. That's what Trevor Penning is out of Northern Iowa, a guy that can come in and be a road grader, a blocker, a nasty guy at that left tackle position. And the New Orleans Saints did an outstanding job.
You know what's sad, Booger, is that Penning's too young to even remember how great Janet Jackson was, but that's another story for another day. You made your living, all right, on the line of scrimmage, trying to make tackles, trying to get to the quarterback. There's so much talent on that side of the ball, on the defensive line, and a bunch of picks went. Give me the pick and the fit that you think is really perfect.
Well, I think it's got to be Jacksonville. And you look at what they did with Travon Walker because they had a chance of anybody in the draft, Scotty. They said, we're going to go with the guy with the traits, the guy that can produce, the guy that can get better, the guy with the high ceiling in Travon Walker. 6'5", 272 pounds. Scotty ran 4.51 in the 40, 84-inch wingspan. Those are rare. And Bill Polian once said, when you draft in the top 10, you have to take guys you think can be potential Hall of Fame players. Those guys have rare traits, and Travon Walker has those types. So I think Jacksonville, the fit, the athlete, the rare traits, nice fit down in Jacksonville for Doug Peterson and company.
We only have about 30 seconds, but I want to squeeze one more in because the D-line's loaded. Offensive line, you're obviously looking at those guys closely too. How deep do you feel like this offensive line class is? A lot. You feel like there are a lot of starters that we saw come off the board tonight and maybe tomorrow night?
Yeah, I think the story of this drive was going to be big people, offensive line, defensive line, and the best center on the board went late, Scotty, and Tyler Linderbaum. I think his tape is outstanding. So we will look at this draft, and we'll say, yeah, the quarterbacks didn't go. There was only one that went in the first round. Malik Willis didn't go until probably the second or third round. But, Scotty, this draft will be remembered for the big people, the big uglies, the guys like me, Scotty, the guys that can look pretty, but when we put the helmet on, we get down and dirty in the trenches. Those are where your teams are built, and the big man dominated the draft tonight.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.